It's not this big extravagant thing where you go out and spend a lot of money and wake up on Christmas Day and Santa came. That's not it. They work.
Pucci, 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 pucci.
Happy holidays. Guys, what is it? I'm having like this whole interesting thing where I want to call this VLOGMAS because Vlogmas, like vlogging Christmas, but I'm in Japan, so can we like, would it be okay if we called it VLOGMAS? I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any ideas for vlogs you would like to see, leave them in the comments. You guys gave me a lot of great ideas on Instagram and then when I did a community post on YouTube. So yeah, I'm open to all really fun and interesting ideas, things that we can try together. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know your guys' thoughts and let's go. This is my very first year on YouTube, so I honestly had no real idea like what the expectations were out of Vlogmas, but I really love the holidays. I love Christmas. I love like everything about it. So I'm actually really excited to put more effort into vlogging about it here in Japan. I pulled out my little Santa Christmas cup and I have on my little sweater that I've had for years and years and years. So if I'm wearing this in every single video, it's because it's the only ones that I own and I just really love them a lot. I plan on just kind of taking you through my experiences living in Japan and what the holidays look like here. It's not really the same experience as it was living in the States. In Japan, only about 1% of the population here is actually Christian. So the relationship of Christmas and religion isn't really the same exact idea. In fact, it's celebrated more of the idea of Christmas. So you will see Santa and Christmas decorations starting from the day after Halloween. So overnight, everything just switches to Christmas and it's just a really jolly, happy time of year. When it comes to actual Christmas Day, it's more like a Valentine's Day than an actual Christmas. You're not really going to walk around the neighborhoods and see Christmas decorations, and people don't really decorate their houses either. If they have a Christmas tree, it's probably a smaller one and it's very like minimal decorations at home. There's more pressure to give gifts that are more thoughtful. So homemade gifts are really big. It's not this big extravagant thing where you go out and spend a lot of money and wake up on Christmas Day and Santa came. That's not it. They work. They don't get off for Christmas here. There isn't really that like winter break, and they don't really celebrate on Christmas Day. It's more so of a Christmas Eve type of thing. In Japan, you are going to see New Year's being the big celebration, specifically the day after New Year's. So we'll talk about that a little bit later in a future vlog. On Christmas Eve, for the most part, people eat KFC chicken and they'll get some type of strawberry cake. So you can get those from 7-Eleven. You can actually pre-order them, which we're going to do in one of these vlogs, and I hope that this year we do eat KFC at least one of the days around Christmas. My husband and I are a little more traditional, I guess, when it comes to celebrating, as we did back home in the States. So we normally cook like steak and mashed potatoes and just sit at home and watch Christmas movies. With that being said, let's go ahead and get the rest of the vlog started. You're going to come with me to pottery class where I'm going to purchase some pottery to send home to my friends and family. So if you're also my friends and family, stop watching after this point. You're going to ruin some of your Christmas surprises. So yeah, let's go. My pottery class is about 25 minutes away. I feel like I'm a very busy person, but it's like the one time in my schedule where I don't have to do or think about anything. I can just make something with my hands. And you guys know how much I love pottery and ceramics. I'm actually going to class early because I want to pick up a few things to send home. Before we go to class, we are going into 7-Eleven. I have to get some cash out because my sensei only takes cash, and I always like to stop and get a hot tea.
Welcome.
Pretty. That's the sakura trees and Mount Fuji. just noticed they have a little spot for you to hang your bag. And then you can use this to hold your drink and either a cane or umbrella. I never noticed that before. So there's a lot of Christmas stuff at 7-Eleven. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for my Christmas 7-Eleven haul. I do one every season. These are all the hot drinks. So they even have hot corn soup and hot red bean soup. I'm gonna get the hot yuzu lemon. I haven't tried this before. I love that they have like the little hot section inside of 7-Eleven. They change it every winter. So it'll go from cold drinks to hot drinks. You can get hot chocolate and all kinds of stuff. So this is just the hot yuzu lemon drink. And yuzu is kind of like a clementine, but not. Whew. Smells like straight citrus. It tastes like hot lemonade. It's very delicious. Hot lemonade with like a squeeze of orange. That's the best way to describe it. And they're so nice because now my hands are warm. Okay, I'll see you at the pottery shop. So I'm at pottery lessons. We are in the Inaka. It's like on a little mountainside, and this is my pottery class. It's in a very traditional Japanese style home. And this is his studio. I'm actually going to put this down so I can look at some of the stuff he makes. Oh, so the video that we have interviewing him, he's making one of these. These are commissioned pieces. And one of these was actually in the background of a Godzilla movie. So that's pretty cool. What I'm specifically looking for are things to send home to my family. This is one of my favorite glazes that he does. It's called White Snake Glaze for the White Snake of Iwakuni, which is very cherished and precious here. It's protected. This is the bridge that's famous in our town. These little arches. It's called Kintai Kyo. So he makes a lot of plates around that. So I definitely want to get one of these. This is the White Snake Glaze, and I have one of his mugs. This is about 6,000 yen, which is right under 60 US dollars. My pottery sensei does not have a way for you to order online. You have to physically come to a store to buy anything from him. If you live in Japan though, you can actually call his store, so I'll put it below, and you can order from him that way, but he'll only ship in Japan. He said he only trusts Japanese mail. This is what I decided on. I'm getting my sister-in-law one of these. It's like a matcha bowl, but I mean, you could really just use it for whatever you wanted. And then I'm getting both of these. I'm gonna get one for myself, and then I'm gonna get one for my mother-in-law because I think it's just so beautiful. Oh wow, this is spooky. Konbanwa.
Hi, konbanwa.
Hi. So they're gonna package it for me so I can mail it. Puchi puchi.
Puchi puchi.
Puchi puchi.
Puchi puchi.
Puchi puchi is bubble wrap.
Puchi puchi. Puchi puchi.
It's like the sound it makes.
Pachi pachi, no. Puchi puchi.
Puchi puchi. So Sensei and Ko-chan are going to wrap it in bubble wrap and then put them in the boxes so that I can mail them. And then they're going to put, these are their business cards. So one is in English and one is in Japanese. So they'll all kind of like go together. The pottery is all wrapped in puchi puchi or bubble wrap, and then they place it in a box and wrap it beautifully. This is their business wrapping paper, and then they always insist on giving you a shopping bag. I don't really know why, so if anybody else can help explain, whenever you buy a gift from someone, especially a small business, they will give you the shopping bag to go with it. So I'm mailing these in the boxes with the shopping bags folded up on the side. It's just how it's done here. So these are the current pieces I'm working on. I wanted a triangle plate. Looks more like a tortilla chip. And then these spoons, which have been really hard to make, but I figure might be nice little like cheese board. We'll see. And you guys all know Linda. She's glazing her pottery today. That's gonna be so pretty.
I can't wait to get it back.
Oh, it's gonna be really cool in the middle too.
I think so, yeah. I hope.
And then the designs on the side. A little professional. If you're wondering what I'm doing to my pottery right now, we're about to get into it. Now, pottery itself is a really long process. It takes me months to complete one project. Now, the indigo paint that you see me putting on my pottery is actually wax, and it will burn off and reveal the actual clay after it's burned. You're probably wondering what exactly that means. So we actually have to put the wax on the bottom of all the pottery, which is why all pottery looks like clay. It's so that it doesn't stick to the kiln. What I'm specifically doing to some of these pieces is I'm painting the wax on it to create negative space. So once I glaze the piece of pottery and then it's burned, it's going to reveal clay as the design, which sounds complicated, but maybe in a later video I'll show you the final product. I'm trying a new glazing strategy today. It's more of a gradient ombre, so it fades from the glaze to the harsh clay. So I soaked the end of the spoon in water for about 10 seconds, and then I just did a quick dip into the glaze, just a quick little bath, and hopefully it will work out fine. I was really nervous to try it. Now I have to mix the glaze, make sure it's consistent and even all the way through, and I'm going to take my plate, and the really cool part is where all the purple is, it's just going to completely drip off. Normally you want to hold your plate under the glaze for a few more seconds, but this glaze is really, really thick and the sides of my plate are really, really short. So what I'm trying to do is avoid it from bubbling and getting too thick and then melting its way down my plate when there's no room to melt, if that makes sense. And then the final step is to go over all of the wax and just clean it up with a wet sponge. Thank you guys for watching my very first episode of VLOGMAS. I hope you loved coming to pottery class and learning about the holidays in Japan. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode. Ja mata! See you later!